What's up, guys? Guardian Grafton, we are back. And so anyway, we are starting another Dino Park video. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So anyway, we're doing the Majungasaurus, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's right here. I actually know this dinosaur because of a mobile game called Jurassic World, the game, or something like that. I don't know. But it's like one of the starter dinosaurs in it, and I really kind of like it. And here's the thing, I want to go for that exhibit's kind of vibe, but also mix it with the real life where it lived. Because it actually lived in Madagascar after doing a little bit of research. And Madagascar at the time was hot and tropical, and obviously it's an island. So yeah, I got a few items here and to just kind of decorate the exhibit. So yeah, right there. And then I also plan on adding my own twist to it by trying to make that dusty vibe in the, like, in the middle. Because if you played the game, you know it has like that big open area in the middle where the tourists can easily see it and all that. So it's not going to be like that where it's connected to a mountain. It's going to be a full-on circular exhibit that probably takes up a good bit of here. It's probably going to be more of like an oval, a little bit of a weird shape. It's probably going to go like this. And then probably going to be kind of like an oval sideways a little bit. So yeah. And I plan on building the gate. Everything's going to be the exact same. The viewing area probably might be a little bit different, because I'm going to have to build it about like that, but I want to make it straight. I want to make it kind of like, because I would like it to where it's, there's like a side right here, about right here. And right here is like the easiest point of view, and then it's going to wrap around that way, and then go around here, and then connect up. So right here is the only straight part, and it's going to go vertical, go around, go vertical, like, you know. It's going to pretty much be straight, then curved, and then curved again. So, there's going to be the only straight point. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into building this gate and start working on... Oh, yeah, and I think... Oh, yeah, I did finish. Yeah. So right over here, I finished building this, and also I, added a few barricades right back over here because all of the dinosaurs, even after I blocked off the waterfall and all that, oh my god, they still go over here. But they would get all up in this corner, and it's out of my render distance whenever you stand there, which literally makes it useless. And I'm probably gonna have to do it again, and this time probably try to shift them a little bit more because they like being right next to that waterfall. I don't know why, but they do. I should have probably put it more centered. But so I did finish building this, so I'm just go ahead and take a minecart really fast and just hop in. And so that way you can kind of investigate it, and then we'll go ahead and get on to recording. You can see most of them. You can't really see the Brachiosaurus because they're all the way back there. But anyway, I have a working elevator right here. If you just step on in here and then do that. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Let me know if you want to know what the tutorial is, because I could do the tutorial myself. I don't know, but I probably will not. But I will link the tutorial that I got this from in the description or in the comments if anyone wants me to. So if you ask for me to link the tutorial and you come back to the video maybe like an hour or two later, it'll probably be there in my comment. So anyway, you got this upper viewing area right over here where you can kind of see all the dinosaurs except when they're out of render distance. And yeah, then you can just go ahead and take this elevator right back down to here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to building this here, and yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, and now I am complete. And so this right here is the exhibit right here. I got the viewing area already done. I got the track that leads into here. Nice and completely done, and it exits out as well. And I already have everything kind of figured out. So pretty much, this right here might sound a little bit different. It is actually the next day. My aunt came over for a visit or something. So, yeah, I got a little bit distracted, and then I eventually just fell asleep. And, so, yeah, it is the next day, and it's the day this is supposed to upload. But luckily, I woke up early. So, yeah, because of school. Thank you, school. School always did one thing right. Got me to wake up early. So, anyway, we have everything all kind of laid out except for this area over here. And there was a reason I didn't, like, do any terraforming or whatever this is, whatever you'd call this right over here, over there. Because, this is the island of Madagascar. I can't remember if I said this yesterday, but I will say it again if I didn't say it. Pretty much, they live in Madagascar. And I did some research. Back then, it was, tropical, and, yeah, and you know, it's an island, so of course there's some beaching and all that. But I don't think back then it was that much of an island. I know it was still off the coast, but it wasn't an island as much as it is today. Because of, like, all the continents. I don't know if this is after Pangea broke up or what. But, so, anyway, right over here, we're going to have a bunch of trees, like a jungle. Same with this area over here, except this one right here is going to have less trees. But then right over here, this area is going to be a shoreline with some beach over here. And then I also plan on trying to add in like a water source probably somewhere over there, because that's salt water. And then right over here, I made like kind of like an opened area. It's kind of like all flattened out, no life, you know. Because, you know, the dinosaur might want to stand out here, so that way they can get an open view. Because of the thing from Jurassic World, the game, the mobile game thing. So, I kind of took inspiration from that. And, so, yeah, there ain't really much to show. This right here is practically like an ordinary one. I did some carpet designs and all that. So, that's pretty much the same, I must say. So, nothing new there. So anyway, we need to go ahead and get everything out. So first off, we're going to want to do the trees. So the trees first, I would have to presume. So there we go. So now I need to go ahead and get the water source mapped out first before we can really start doing any major tree projects or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get everything ready to be put out. So first off, where would be a good spot for water? So there we go. We got a little watering area done. And we actually still need to hang on to this stuff because yeah, we still need to make an ocean, so we can actually just go ahead and put this stuff up, though. Actually, no, we need to hold on to this, but I can put this up, and I can hold on to the rest of this. But I need all those rocks back out again, mainly because, yeah, I need to make some boulders, because I think the smart thing to do would be making the boulders first, and then getting to move on by making the trees, because the trees, if I build the trees, now I'm probably going to have to tear down some of the trees to build the boulders. So it wouldn't really work out very well if I did it that way. So I need to do the boulders first and then the trees. So now the rocks are completely just done. They're all done. I decided not to do with any like lower rocks. I mean, like, I'm tongue-tied right now. But I decided not to do any like really low to the ground rocks because you know, this area's like a jungle. There's supposed to be a bunch of bushes and all that. So I decided to just kind of leave it off with these kind of like boulders, pillars, whatever you want to call them. And so I actually had one over there that I was planning on doing, but I destroyed it because I just didn't want it there, because then it looked kind of like a square, and then it kind of looked like it was purposely built like that, and I didn't want it to feel like that, so I just removed it. And plus we needed more room for trees, because this is a freaking jungle after all. So we still have a good little bit over there. Sorry, I'm so tongue-tied right now today. But we still need to get a lot of trees in, over here, and a lot of trees in over here. So anyway, I need to go ahead and get everything out from my tree building expertise. And so this here's everything I plan on using to build the trees. Actually, one more thing that I haven't really used. But it's kind of like coconuts. Not even gonna lie, this thing, it reminds me of like coconuts, because the way they built these, they might as well just have called them coconuts. But so we have that. I don't think there's really anything else that I could really do for trees or anything like that. So this should be just fun. So anyway, we need to go ahead and get some trees. There's gonna be some normal Minecraft jungle trees in here, just that way, because they're kind of lower to the ground, so they can you know, supply more lowish kind of like, you know, bushiness. So I do want to definitely add in a good little bit. Down right there is actually pretty high off the ground. You don't usually see them that tall very, very often. As I say that, I get 2 in a row. Like, what are my chances here? Like, I swear. Maybe, oh my god, they're all like really tall. I don't even know anymore. Alright, finally, a low to the ground tree to prove my point. These right here are all of the normal Minecraft trees I plan on adding in. So we no longer need that anymore. So now I can actually get rid of this right here as well. So that should be everything for tree wise. Yes, it is. So anyway, I probably yeah, so before we get to doing this, I want to start building the shore, because the shore is kind of important as well, because yeah, there's going to be like, you know, Like, there's gonna be palm trees, and I want to go ahead and get all the trees done, so that way I don't have to stop doing the trees, do the beach, and then do the trees again. So, yeah, go ahead and just kind of do the beach. And this area is kind of what I have planned. I can actually get rid of that, because I have a shovel, which will make it way easier. But I want to try to make it a smoothish kind of transition to sand. So what I did is I kind of had the idea over here to put like sand in it to make it look more dusted, but the sand was way too bright and it just didn't really match the whole surrounding area, so I just kind of stuck with like some coarse dirt and grass paths. But I plan on using the grass paths over here. I'm tongue-tied again. But I plan on using the paths over here, so that way it can kind of separate the jungle area from the sand. And of course I need to try to keep it a little bit random and all that. Like, I want there to be some grass waking through and all that. So that way it's not really completely, you know, straight out flat looking. But, you know, something to just kind of separate it a little bit. And then what I also would like to do is try to get this over here to expand out to over here as like kind of like a pathway is kind of leading out. So I will need this again. So what I need to do now is just kind of scope out where the ocean is going to be, put in the sand, and then make this path over here. And then put in the water, put in the seagrass, and I'm probably just going to time-lapse it because, you know, I've did way too much talking and not enough showing of what I'm building. So, yeah, let's go ahead and time-lapse. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so now that the ocean is now done, it's alright. I just don't like how you can't put things on slabs, because, you know, the ocean like steadily inclines and all that, and that's what I did here, but I hate that I can't put it on the slabs. It kind of sucks, but like, you know, you can only work with what you got, so that's what I got right there. So now we need to go ahead and actually start working on the custom trees, and I went ahead and put everything in my inventory. Alright, and all the trees are now into place, and this exhibit actually is starting to look like a jungle. Like, look at this. Look at all the trees, all the different tree types. I decided to actually push the palm trees over to here and start a new design where I add 6 of these instead of just 4. And I think it looks a little bit like better. Like, it looks a lot better, and I like to keep it still simple. You know, like some of them look like they're, you know, like some of them are different than others. You know what I'm saying? But, so, yeah, we got a bunch of palm trees and all that. I added in some, like, tinier, less, like, kind of like babier trees, like saplings, but they're kind of grown. And, we got all these different types of trees. I have, like, 3 main tree designs for the jungle trees. There's, like, this kind over here, which are, like, aviary, like, bird kind of trees. Like, you know, like, branch, like branch trees. And then we have the, like, the oval / circular trees. And we have the top branch trees. The branch trees are just like, you know, they have branches coming off. These guys over here split off near the top, and and it kind of forms the canopy by the branches at the top instead of having its own thing above it to cover it. So yeah. So anyway, now that we have all that done, we need to go ahead and get on to the smaller decorations. So first off, let's go ahead and get this bamboo in here, and I guarantee you, as soon as we start getting all of the fine detailing and all that in here, it's going to start looking a lot better. So let's go ahead and get into that, and yeah, see you guys here in a little, the string ain't please. There we go. In a little bit. Alright, so everything is now decorated. So anyway, without further ado, bam. And to be honest with you, this is my newest favorite exhibit. My second favorite is the Pachycephalosaurus, but this right here is now my new favorite exhibit. Just to look at this. Look at how magnificent this looks. This right here looks like an actual jungle. It has a lot of colorful, like, flowers and stuff in it. It has a good bit of trees, has a good bit of stone, it has a pretty good mixture of everything. Good mixture of flat area, you know, it has a good mixture of, like, you know, practically everything. It makes it look very nice. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get this guy, and there's a certain color I want. Oh, and it's a baby, I don't want that. There we go. There's the one that I was wanting. Alright, definitely first try. Don't worry about whatever this is in my inventory. It's just, extra stuff that I had. But anyway, let's say here's the Majungasaurus. I'd like to put 2 in here, but for the fact that if I put 2, they're gonna try to fight each other, it would not be very good. So let's leave it with just 1, because I would rather not have to pick up dead remains and all that. Stay over it. Don't think about no. Yeah, you better stay. Good. So, there we go. We got the Majungasaurus now in here, and, there's actually a few things I want to add in. I want to add in a feeder. The reason I don't add a feeder for the Tyrannus is because these guys over here, well, that guy, they're staying down there, but the other one likes to always stay up here for some reason. I don't really know why. So, the pig is what we're going with, not the chicken. So, I need to go ahead and clear all that. I'd like to just go ahead and get maximum amount of pigs. So, that's not enough to fill up an entire dispenser. And the feeder works perfect. But unfortunately, the Majungasaurus is like way over there. Come on, buddy, come back over here. Your food's over here. But so yeah, that right there will do it for the Majungasaurus exhibit. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd be really appreciated. And this exhibit is now my #1 favorite. Second favorite right now is probably the Pachycephalosaurus. I really like the way that one turned out. But this one right here is now my #1. And this guy right here is using this little back area right over here. Look at you. Yeah. But, yeah, make sure you do all that. You know, leave a like, subscribe. You know, do all that, please, you know. And, so catch you guys next time. Peace out.